because I suck at introductions, I'm gonna come off a little arrogant. I'll be so glad when I learn how to edit and put this music in for y'all, so I can just be like, hey, and get to it. Okay. Today, let's talk forgiveness to the victim and the victimizer. Yeah, that's what I want to do today. Okay. Forgiveness for the victim. Okay. To the victim, I just want to start by saying, let's get a new title, okay? Don't be a victim. If you're a survivor, then there's no reason why you can't forgive the victimizer. For one, playing the victim role at a certain age goes out the window. You are old enough, wise enough, have been through enough to be able to say, hey, I can't keep allowing someone or people to constantly treat me in any kind of ways, walk all over me, so on and so forth. So while the victim role can go so far, it's up to you to take yourself out of that position as well. Nobody wants to throw a pity party with someone all day, every day. If you're going to forgive that person who has done you wrong, then forgive that person. But a lot of that ain't even forgiveness, not for real. Because truth be told, no one is really ever fully restored the trust in someone after it's been broken or taken away. Point blank, period. So let's just be real. And it's not forgiveness. What you really doing is you're being selfish. Either you're not ready to see that person with somebody else, or you want that person to suffer with you constantly keeping the fact that, oh, you hurt me, oh, you did this, oh, you did that to me. So you're really not forgiving that person. You're really wanting to make them suffer, feel the same pain that you felt when they hurt you. That's just really being all the way real. And while that part has never really been vocalized, it's the truth. You allow them to stay around because you want them to feel what you felt in hopes that whatever they did will never be done again. But it's still self. So, to each his own on that. But that, I feel, to the victim, you can't be a victim if you say you forgiving somebody. That went out the window with that forgiveness. Learn how, if you're going to forgive that person, victim, forgive them. Because once you forgive them, you're not a victim anymore. You are basically saying that you survived whatever it is they put you through and you okay. Don't constantly, and don't be that selfish person who don't want to see them with somebody else either. Because if anything worth having is worth fighting for, then if you choose to let them go after whatever they've done to you, y'all could probably try to start over as friends and rebuild and fix what's broken. But if the next day they're in the arms of someone else, then did you really know? Just, first things first. As a victimizer, people don't often see you as human. You have to be immortal or of sorts to constantly hurt someone or to not see the error of your ways. And a lot of times people don't even look at y'all in the extent of knowing that y'all struggling with yourselves. Y'all even ask yourself why y'all keep doing what y'all do, or why can't you just get it right, and why can't you just do this or do that. I see you. I feel you. I don't have to be you to know what you're going through, Most people who do this, it's not so much that y'all don't know y'all wrong. Y'all have an inability of separating the fact that, hey, maybe I need to be by myself from, nah, I'm going to just try my best, and even if I do hurt this person again, I'll just try to make it up. Nah. A lot of people, in my opinion, just need to stay single and stop hurting people. But that'll never happen, right? But, no shade intended. It's just true. But it's the selfishness and hoping and wanting that by the time you work out every demon and every kink you got in you, that person is still gonna be holding on, that's pretty far-fetched. And asking them to hold on is yeah, not fair at all. It's selfish. So the victim and the victimizers both have that selfishness about them, not knowing that you just setting yourself up for misery. We all make bad choices. We all make bad decisions, but nobody should be held accountable. Well, no one should be made to feel guilty or like a piece of crap for the rest of their life because they messed up. I don't know anybody perfect. So, yeah. So really, I'm left with, is it forgiveness or is it just bottom line selfishness? That's really what it drums up to be. Two people or one person not being able to accept the reality of decisions, choices, and things of that nature made, and not even really paying attention to the fact that inevitably it's detrimental to both parties. Yeah, but y'all, we gotta learn to take control of our lives, be in control of what happens to us when we have that ability, and stop playing the victim and stop allowing ourselves to be victims again. If you survive, if you feel like, if you forgive that person and you decide to stay with them, then you are no longer considered a victim. You looked at yourself as a survivor to whatever you went through with that person, and you're ultimately saying that you feel like y'all can get through this, y'all can push through this, and you need to take that in stride. But do not stay with a person. Ultimately, in the end, you're not hurting anybody but yourself. And time is just something that is very precious. Enjoy yourselves. Until next week, I gotta go see my newborn niece. So, yeah, I'll talk